Hi everyone, it's Mike with Living Wisconsin. Need to get organized in the shop? No better way to do it than build some drawers. We have our miter saw station behind me, and that's what we're going to do. The first step in any drawer build is going to be to design your project beforehand. Also, you want to optimize a sheet of plywood to the best of your ability, save on scrap, and get the most for your cash. Let's take a look at what I have. Here's the plans for the 3 drawers that I'm going to build, as well as the cut list, bill of materials. Second page, I also have a cut sheet. If you go to OptiCutter.com, it's going to let you lay in the sheet size, your cut list, and then it will automatically organize the cuts so you have very little drop and very little waste. I think I'm going to waste just a sliver here right at the bottom. Fantastic tool. If you haven't tried it, highly recommend it. You also need to pick out your drawer slides. There's a lot of slides on the market right now. The most inexpensive that I found are Euro slides. You can find these in most common kitchen drawers, and if you're not putting a lot of weight in the drawer, these are going to be just fine with a 75-pound capacity. Okay, on to the next step. We're going to drill some pocket holes. I'm using 1/2-inch plywood, so I'm going to be using the 1/2-inch setting on my pocket hole jig. Okay, time for the Euro slides. For this, follow the directions right on the package. They're very, very easy to understand and follow. Shouldn't be a problem. Let's see how they attach to the drawer. Flip your drawer upside down. Attach your slides to the bottom with some screws that come with it. And then we'll move on to the next step. Now that we have our first hole in, we can raise our slide up, attach our magnetic level, and mark the back hole. Once you have the back and the front screws in place, double check with your magnetic level. We look great. Move on to the next side. Now that we have both sides installed, I take my longer level and I like to check right across to make sure we're level. Right on the money. And now it's time to test the drawer. See if our measurements are correct. Looks good. Very happy with that. All right, go ahead and repeat the process for the remainder of the drawers. Now for the final fit. If you're wondering why these are longer, if you look in here, you'll see a 2x4 cross member. This drawer isn't as deep as I would have liked it to be to accommodate for that support. So let's do the final fit. Okay, now that the drawers are installed, they fit, they function well, we're going to move on to the faces. As you can see, I've already cut the face for this drawer. I went with a 1/2 inch overhang onto each leg. We'll close that in a moment. Hold it up there, clamp it in place, get it to where you want. Once it's in place, pre-drill some holes, and I've already done that, as well as fastened the face with some screws from the inside. Take your clamps off, and then we'll move on to the next drawer. I went ahead and cut 1/8 inch spacers on my miter saw. 2 of them, one for each side. Here's the other. And we want to measure from that spacer to the top of where we'd like our face to end. And in this case, that's 5 7/8 of an inch. Put your spacers in line. Pull the second drawer out. Then we will take our face and set it right on top of those spacers. We'll create a nice even gap right across where the two meet. On the side, take a straight edge, butt it up, and now you're in line on a vertical plane as well. Take the clamps that we have here, hold that in place. Clamp those at the ends. There we go. Now we'll grab our drill and fasten it from the inside with some screws. There we go. Slide our drawer in, check our gap. Looks great. Everything's in line. We'll take our spacers, apply it to our next and final drawer face. Take our measurement, 5.5 inches. Check both sides, 5.5 inches over there. Let's cut that and we'll finish this project up. And there you go. So I want to thank you for watching today. If you found this video useful, please hit that like button. Also, still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Could use your help. Hit that subscribe button. It'll help keep the channel going. I'll see you next time.